Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking, Divine Debut 11, and welcome to the 5th of June, Wednesday, hump day. And as you can see, my dear friends, I am not at home, so I apologize about the environment and the way that the reading is recorded, which will be premiering today as usual. And if you can hear little footsteps all around, I'm staying at a friend's place, and she's got a little chihuahua which is running all over the house. So she's gorgeous. Her name is Donna, so she might show up in the video. Nevertheless, what you could see on your screen, I brought a few decks with me because I'm not in my city at this time. And I took some very small decks just in case I needed to do a reading. I was hoping to get the Twin Flame Soulmate reading out to you. I could not do the messenger yesterday, so that's why I uploaded on the community relative to the astrological influences and how special these days are. And in this deck here, I found this little La Vera Sibilla card, which is the messenger, which is the postman bringing in news. Usually comes from a distance, and it is a number 11. It's a positive omen portal that opens relative to communication. And this reading is being done as the moon has just ingressed into Gemini, and therefore connecting with the conjunction of Mercury and Jupiter. And yesterday we had the Venus star point. So I'm going to leave this card up here so you can let's leave it there for good vibes, good news, I hope and I expect that we all should have at some point. So we'll be doing a quick reading. So I'm staying somewhere that is not home, and therefore this is a very quick Twin Flame Soulmate or Karmic Connection reading. I'll be using 3 decks. This little is the Golden Art Nouveau Mini, the Lenormand, and we'll be taking the Island Time Wellness. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, donating, and your love always, in whichever way you show it. So, yes, I am on holiday, but yes, I'm still here for you. Let's see what the vibes concerning love are as we have that Venus star point, Venus in the heart of the sun. If you have not heard about it, do go to our community. The last upload, I go into the details. So Spirit, and happy birthday, dear Gemini. Happy birthday. If you're celebrating your birthday these days, whether it's a couple of days ago, yesterday, today, the next couple of days, know that it's a very, very important time and a very important year for you moving forward, the whole year, till your next birthday. So, okay, this is a very positive omen, Venus, Sun conjoining for the mutable signs, Virgo, Gemini, Sag, and Pisces. What's going on in love, dear Spirit? This is what we want to know. What's going on in these very important love connections, these profound connections, relationships that are sometimes in separation, other times in reconciliation. Let's see what comes through energetically, please, Spirit. This is what we're looking at. We're looking at a general reading, everyone. So because it's general, it's not personal, take what resonates. We will not, unfortunately, it's impossible to do the yes please today. I did say that I might change decks, but this would be next week. It just happened. Okay, so Jupiter has just entered Gemini, which is all about trips, travels, and it's important for me. And you'll notice in your life that cycles happen often at the same time of year. 2 years ago, I was again traveling. I was going to Cyprus, so some of you will remember that. Just seems that this time of year for me, that's what it speaks to. And that's because of my own personal journey, my own blueprint, my own birth chart. So what's going on for you at this time? Let's look at love. Let's look at love. 5th of June, or whenever you are viewing this message, let's see what's going on. What is the potential? We're doing a 5-card spread. We'll take the Lenormand and the Island Time Wellness. The moon. We are just before a new moon in Gemini, which is a very positive new moon. It's connected to Venus. And Venus has just been energized and she's gone through her rebirth. So we've got the moon here, which speaks to Pisces, Cancer, could be Scorpio, I suppose, but I believe that things will be enlightened. Things will come to the light. Things that were hidden. Things to do with emotions. There's strong psychic ability around now. Trust your intuition. The moon can also speak to fears, but also sometimes deception. It could be self-deception. Could be self-illusion. Pay attention to your dreams. Something could be happening during the nighttime. Let's cross this moon card and see what it's saying. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. So this is Capricorn, Virgo, could be Taurus, I suppose. The moon is the mother, and we've got the mother here. So the moon is emotions, it's vision, it's imagination, it's something that's not physical and tangible. But the Queen of Pentacles is. So I'm going to put her on this side. So she's facing the moon. Trust your psychic abilities. This is like something maybe you've dreamed of, you've envisioned, you've hoped for, but also had a lot of doubts because there were secrets, there was maybe deception, fears of opening up, emotionally opening up. The challenge is to materialize what you've envisioned, what you've dreamed of. Now, we had on Instagram, we upload a card every single day. You can get the link beneath this video. Join us on Instagram. We had like the Queen of Pentacles, the mother, just very recently, and the Queen of Cups. So these two cards do tie in with these days a lot. So it could be relative to matters of heart. The Queen of Pentacles could be a mother figure, or it could be stability, hoping for stability. I mean, yes, she's very much of service. She's a hard worker. She works extra hard, whether she's Capricorn or Virgo. She puts extra effort in. But this is also being grounded in reality. And this could also be a motherly figure that's offering you this Ace of Pentacles, or an earth sign. Don't worry about the gender. Could be an earth sign that is promising something long-term and stable, the Ace of Pentacles, right? What is crowning? We have the Hermit. So Virgo comes through very strongly. The Hermit is someone who sees the light. This is a teacher. This is an astrologer, a tarot reader, someone's seen the light. It's crowning. It's crowning. This is what's on someone's mind. The light does come in after the darkness, right? This could be guidance. This could be internal guidance, inner guidance. This could be wisdom coming from someone who can advise, who has got the experience. Remember, it's we've got a couple of major arcana cards here. So I would say Pisces, Virgo, the Axis, which is Saturnian, right? Saturn is there in Pisces. So obviously, giving a very hard time, pressurizing the immutable signs, so Virgo, Pisces, Sagittarius, and Gemini. But because the Venus star point happened in Gemini, the blessings come in now for the mutable signs. And not only the Venus star point, the Venus conjunction with the Sun, but also Jupiter on Mercury. Mercury on Jupiter, the messenger, brings the wisdom, brings the heaps, lots of information. And it could be a lot of, back and forth. Gemini is social media, it's the internet. Someone's seen the light. Let's see what is at the foundation. We've got the Eight of Cups, which is today's general message on Instagram. Someone emotionally checked out of a situation where they could not find total bliss. They're heading towards those Two of Cups. It's see how the energies come through as very similar. That's what tarot is. That's what astrology is. And I truly believe astrology is not only a mathematical science, but you also need to trust your intuition and what you're predicting. Okay? Some people will tell you it's mathematical. You don't need to be intuitive. But for me, yes. You need to pick up on the vibes. Because there are many potentials, just like in many layers, just like in the tarot. So emotionally, someone's checked out. We've got the moon here again. They've left something, a relationship where they could not find those 10 of Cups. What's been going on in the recent past? There's the Ace of Pentacles. There it is. I kid you not. The offer is on the table. There's some fear and some secrecy. Pieces of the puzzle that are missing. Right? But someone sees the pieces of the puzzle. This is a 9, one step before Jupiter, which Jupiter is very activated right now. And obviously he will bring the wisdom, he will bring the openings. Some of you, of course, could be dealing with foreigners. Remember, Jupiter is in the house of short-distance travel. So whether it's relationships from long distance, there's something associated with news coming in, or even someone traveling coming in. Because this is also an emotional opening, spiritual enlightenment, someone emotionally taking those steps towards finding those Two of Cups. But this is emotional. Here it turns more physical. The offer is on the table. Now, this is someone wanting a long-term relationship. Could be marriage, could be moving in together, so on and so forth. This could also be someone who works for the law. This could be a consultant, psychologist. It could be, I'm going to say, even a priest, a wise one. Someone that could be your person or yourself. You're looking for the wisdom. But the light is seen. Remember, 9s speak to endings. And as I said, we're on a new moon in Gemini now in a couple of, tomorrow. So this is very relative to the new moon in Gemini. Give it a few days, because as the new moon happens, the sun and the moon come together. And then when we can actually see the new moon glyph in the sky, that's when we usually have the clarity. What is the possible outcome? We've got the Queen of Wands. So we've got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Interesting. Queen of Wands, very driven, very magical, very creative, very artistic, very psychic. She's a go-getter. Remember how I said the Queen of Pentacles is in the challenge position because she's complacent. This is about taking action. This is not about being complacent. Unless this is a love triangle, we don't see the masculine figure. We see two feminine, though. Anyway, let's take another layer. Let's take another layer on the surrounding cards. What's at the foundation? We've got judgment and a moment of crisis. Second chances. There's the sun. There's the sun. We've got the moon. So new moon energies, potential here. Leo and Scorpio come through. There's the High Priestess. She's usually the third party. Let's see. Let's take on the Eight of Cups. We see emotionally someone's like checking out of being complacent and they're now ready to take action. Why do we have the Eight of Cups as the foundation? We've got the Seven of Cups. 7 and 8 of Cups, that's 15. Someone was emotionally blocked by situations, by matters of heart. They felt bound. I mean, the Seven of Cups we know is like something magical, lots of opportunities, many doors opening, but it could also be deception and illusion. So someone is checking out of a deceptive a past relationship, or someone was living in a daydream, in an illusion, or someone was like living, like not living in reality, like living a dream, but things not actually panning out, like becoming physical and material. This is like, now I'm getting, that's enough of the imagination, that's enough of the dream. It feels like something is trying to crystallize and happen, come through in physical form. I want to take one more here. We've got the Ace of Wands, which is, this is what I desire, right? This is a very strong sexual and intimate card. Queen of Wands holds that. Now, we're in Gemini season, which means action, communication, perception, and movement. Air is not heavy. Air lightens things up. So maybe this is what it's saying. We've still got Mars in his home sign of Aries, and soon, you know, the divine masculine energy of Mars is going to move into Venus's home of Taurus, which Mars will be looking more for pleasures, more for instead of, you know, he's letting go of the war and ready to step into the area, the realm of Venus. So Mars, the divine masculine, will be coming through as much more looking for pleasures, looking for peace, being more sensitive, more open, more equal, looking for equality. Let's see, because we've got a couple of aces here. There's the Sun. The Sun coming through says that there's been some clarity, some form of healing, possible reconciliation. And I get like it's cycles, because the Sun, the coin, the Moon, we've got a lot of cycles here. The inner child, this is like something that makes someone very, very happy. And yes, there could be children involved. So Leo comes through quite strongly here as well. The Sun does speak to the spirit, does speak to also possible success, recognition, and happiness where taking a risk is concerned in love, sort of gambling, being more flirtation, more open. Now, timing could be off, right? It may not be the same for all of you. So there's something about an offer here, a potential. There's a couple of potentials here. What are we going to do about it, right? What is your person doing about it? Let's see what the light is. What is this inner light, this information about? I can't believe this. We've got an Ace of Swords. Another ace. Another ace. This is like going through reckoning, cutting out anything toxic from the past. Virgo means health, means of service, means purification through some sort of truth, clarity, releasing the toxicity. Remember, we've got the General card is a Plutonian energy. Let's see what this Judgment card is about, which is a resurrection. Second chances, and it's Archangel Michael. Okay, so we've got the Seven of Swords, which speaks to tact, unexpected things happening that you may not be aware of. We know that the Seven of Swords could be the thief, but this is someone trying to creep back into your life, hoping for a second chance. Someone being, I don't know, someone having received their karma because of something that they've done. It's like passing judgment, being judged. Let's take one more on that. We've got the Star, which speaks to hope, Aquarius, detaching. There's hope. We've got Pluto and we've got Uranus here. Very spiritual, very deep, and very enlightening. Hello. Hello, little one. Hello, Donna. How are you, Donna? A little chihuahua. She's so pretty. And let's see, because the star means communication, why do we have the Queen of Wands here as the outcome? We've got a Tower moment, a huge awakening, a huge shift, and we've got the Knight of Cups. Someone is breaking those barriers relative to fear. We've got a Queen and a Knight here, so there may be a little bit of difference in age. Knight of Cups, of course, is Scorpio, could be Cancer, could be Pisces. There is a romantic offer in the cards here. It could be that this Knight has gone through an awakening, I don't know, some sort of a big shift in their life. But these are huge changes. This could be communication and an offer coming through. I want to take one card on that Messaggero. What's that about? And we've got Temperance. So some of you could be dealing with someone that's a foreigner or at a long distance. Archangel Michael shows up again. Some of you have been waiting for a long time for that sun to come through. The sun has come through in the recent past, which to me is like a huge promise. Divine timing is when this news comes through. It's like an open path, right? It's like an open path. So yes, Sagittarius comes through. There's an alchemy going on. Let's take one more, because this is a card of, again, healing, patience. Yeah, you're at the last leg of challenges. That Nine of Wands says that obviously it hasn't been easy, but you're still holding up. Still holding up. The Queen of Wands holds that last wand, which puts an end to this heavy burden. So I would say that the Divine Feminine maybe is triggered here and is more the chaser at this time. Feels like the Divine Masculine sort of maybe waiting on the Divine Feminine. But Mars, being the masculine, is still in Aries. Look, there's a moment of urgency. If soon you do not receive news, then it's like Spirit is saying you need to take action if you're the Divine Feminine, if you hold the Divine Feminine energy. Okay? Let's see what's at the bottom here is the High Priestess again. So Pisces, Virgo, Ten of Swords. Some sort of a heavy ending, but it turns into the Ace, which is up here. Six of Cups, the soulmate connection. This is the darkest before the dawn, a difficult ending. Trust your intuition. This is a spiritual connection. You may be receiving messages through spirit, through telepathy with your person. Let's look at the Lenormand. Dear Spirit, what's going on at this point, at this time? Now remember, we've got two queens here, and the High Priestess is many times a third party. Someone could be going through some sort of a breakup with that Ten of Swords. Right? She's got the new moon glyph at her legs, at her feet. This is Pisces, which is where Saturn is. My dear friend, Saturn, which is the taskmaster, the karmic, difficult teacher, is turning retrograde end of this month. So he's going to give us a breather and let us and give us the opportunities to go back and retweak and see if we cannot fix a situation. Let's take some Lenormand. I'm taking 3. We've got the Tower, which is like blockages, very Saturnian energy here. Someone feeling very lonely, someone doing things by the book, someone under a certain contract, or they've got blockages and limitations to what they want to do, what they love to do, who they want to connect with. We've got the House, which is like the relationship, or it's a family situation. But the House in the now position, to me, speaks to the relationship. Like it was when it's supposed to happen, or when Saturn allows for this relationship to get grounded, become more real, because this is like the Ten of Pentacles. Or it's saying that someone is getting out of an unhealthy other connection. Yeah, and there's new love on the table. because with the bouquet, it means that there's an offer. It's the Knight of Cups, right? So the potential now is being grounded, something turning more practical, more real, and there's love is in the air. There's an offer just ahead. What's at the foundation? The ship, which is transition, movement. This is luck. This is travel. This is transition, and the ship means good energies, very Sagittarian. Yes, this could speak to trips. Yes, this could speak to connecting with foreigners. Someone who holds a position of power. Someone who is the boss. The bear. The bear can also be the mother with many responsibilities. There's a new cycle. There's travel. Travel is promised. This is Mercury in Gemini. This is like the Knight of Wands. Someone's taking action. They're pulling up their socks, taking responsibility, and they're transitioning. So lots of promise here. And my dear friends, let's take the Island Time Wellness, as I have got to run. I want to thank you for your love and your loyalty always. I hope that this gives you some clarity. I will be returning home on Sunday. So from Monday onwards, of course, the messenger will be here on Tuesday, when he usually is on Tuesday. And the Twin Flame Soulmate Karmic Connection will be, as usual, on Wednesday. I will try, I'm not promising, the free elemental love readings. I will try to get them to you from here, but I'm not promising. Okay, let's see what's going on in love at this time, please, Spirit. What is going on? Let's see what the messages are. Healthy choices. Making healthy choices in love and in life. Self-love, self-care, being happier. This is the first card. We will take 2 more cards. Clock. Need time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal and progress. The clock is Saturn, the Lord of timing. And the clock again is cycles, right? But it says need time, takes time. I don't know if you're dealing with an earth sign. They're very slow to move, unless it's you that holds a lot of earth. Time cycles, time to heal and progress. So it does speak to progress, but also that someone's going through healing. We've got the Tower here, which is never an easy energy. So someone hasn't had it easy. And remember, we've got the 9 of Wands, we've got the Hermit. Someone did need to heal, and this could be physical, if not only emotional healing. Someone may, sometimes, our psychology, the challenging times, and our psychology, feeling unloved or whatever, can always weigh heavily on our physical health as well. So someone needed time. Let's see what the third card is. Not enough. Frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego, issues, and jealousy, which says to me there's still third parties here. Frustrated in relationship. For me, this will last until the 9th. Until the 9th of June, I would say, as Mars is going to come to the last degrees. Roughly then, when the energies start to get a little bit rough. So I feel that the rough energies, the challenging vibrations, will cause action. The action may be a little bit harsh, but it will bring results. This is what I need to tell you. Frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, which would be the Knight of Cups, self-sabotage, fear, ego, issues, and jealousy. Right on. What's at the bottom of the deck? And we've got passion, we've got the love heart, insane chemistry, like each other equally and having fun. That is a potential, I would say. That is a potential because it's the general energy. And with the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Wands here, this is what it's talking about. Maybe it's not a time of being complacent. Maybe it's a time of taking action. You've had time to see the light. What's beneath that? You or your person. Lightning, there is the Tower, there is Uranus. Sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, and transformation. That the Tower brings the Knight of Cups. Now, for some, the Knight of Cups, because I'm not reading reversals, could possibly also be someone feeling as though their cup is empty. So remember, it can go either way. This is a general reading. Take the messages as they resonate. Right now, as I'm doing the reading, the energies are very, very positive indeed. What comes after the 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th will be challenging energies, but I feel that they will bring the results. So, something is better than nothing, I'm going to say. We need to know which way we're going to go, right? Instead of when there's no movement at all, this is very unhealthy. It's like we're living in the past. We need to be present now. So, offers are on the table. They come through very suddenly, like a lightning strike. Pay attention to harsh weather conditions. Maybe that's when this offer is on the table. Okay? And just run with the punches, I'm going to say. There's a lot of promise. Yeah, there's a lot of doubt too, until the cycle opens. This is an ace. This is like the messenger, like the magician. Then we've got the bear, which is a 15, very much like the devil. And then we've got a 3, which is expansion, growth. 3 is the Empress. So the potential is love here. But remember, this is a general reading. If you're interested in your own personal reading, don't forget to reach out. I think that I will leave it there, my dear friends. Trust your intuition. A lot will show up with this new moon in Gemini, which is with Venus that's just been energized. So there's great potential. I'm wishing you luck, wishing you well. Thank you so much for understanding and connecting with me in the chat. Don't forget, please, to like, share, comment, and let me know what's going on with you. Much love, much light. I will talk to you soon.